Why is the metaverse important? What does it mean for future human interactions? The word metaverse has gone from science fiction to serious strategy. Once a fantasy of gamers and futurists, it's now the next big bet in tech, one that could radically reshape how we live, work, and most of all, connect. But why is the metaverse important, and what does it mean for the way humans interact in the future? Let's dive in. First, let's clear the fog. The metaverse isn't one thing. It's a blend of technologies that create immersive, shared virtual worlds. Think of it as the evolution of the internet, where instead of scrolling or clicking, you're inside the experience. Using VR headsets, AR glasses, and even AI-driven avatars, you can enter digital spaces that feel real. Imagine walking through a virtual city, attending concerts, shopping, learning, or even working, all with others in real time. Companies like Meta, Microsoft, Apple, and countless startups are investing billions in building this new digital layer of life. So why is the metaverse important? Because it changes the nature of interaction. Right now, our digital lives are mostly 2D, texts, video calls, and emails. But the metaverse introduces presence. You don't just see someone on a screen, you feel like you're there with them. This shift from flat to spatial communication is massive. It opens up new ways to connect that are richer, more intuitive, and more emotional. For example, remote workers won't just zoom in anymore. They'll meet in virtual offices with 3D whiteboards, shared spaces, and even coffee breaks by digital water coolers. Families separated by oceans could celebrate birthdays in the same virtual room, tossing digital confetti and hugging through haptic gloves. It's not just about fun, it's about reimagining distance. The future of human interaction in the metaverse could be profound. Relationships will take new shapes. You might date someone entirely as avatars before ever meeting in person. Friendships may form inside games, virtual cafes, or shared learning spaces. Education will transform. Instead of reading about ancient Rome, students could walk its streets in a historical simulation. Instead of watching a lecture, you could stand beside your professor as they demonstrate in a digital lab. Therapy could happen in calming virtual environments. Support groups could meet anonymously but together. Collaboration could become more playful and dynamic. We'll express ourselves not just with words, but with fully customizable avatars. Ones that reflect how we feel, not just how we look. Of course, it's not all utopia. There are real concerns: privacy, addiction, digital identity, and who controls these virtual worlds. If the metaverse becomes central to life, who writes the rules? Who profits? And what happens to people who can't afford access? There's also the danger of escaping reality rather than enhancing it. If digital life becomes more appealing than the real one, relationships could suffer instead of thrive. So we'll need to build this future with intention, ethics, and empathy, not just innovation. The metaverse isn't just another tech trend. It's a new frontier for human interaction, one that could deepen how we relate, collaborate, and understand one another. It's a mirror and a magnifier. Whatever we bring into it, curiosity, creativity, connection, or chaos, will be amplified. So as we step into this new dimension, the most important question isn't just, what can we build? It's what kind of world do we want to create together?